Hey everybody, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense. Today we are going to be talking about cryptocurrency. If you have been a viewer of my channel, you do know that I do prefer equities and stocks. However, cryptocurrency has taken the front seat as I am anticipating a large move in the cryptocurrency markets. I did release a video yesterday showing how Bitcoin will do in the future. And historically speaking, whenever Bitcoin does well, the Shiba Inu coin does well too. So we're going to be looking at all the reasons why I like this coin. We're going to look at adoption. We're going to be looking at integrations, the global popularity, and so much more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hit subscribe and jump on in. So the Shiba Inu coin, I am loading this one. Just a quick overview. The Shiba Inu coin is available on 85 exchanges. That is centralized and decentralized exchanges. Those are often referred to as the CEX or the DEX. And then looking at the top 10 holders of Bitcoin, number one is going to be the Burn wallet. We do have a 589 trillion circulating supply of the Shiba Inu coins. Looking at the ranks 2 through 10, those are the different exchange wallets for crypto.com, Binance, Robinhood, etc. You can see it on the screen. If we take those coins out of circulation, since they are owned by these brokerages, we do have 396 trillion left. So again, they're not burned. They're still in circulating supply so that other people can purchase those coins and hold on to them or sell them or burn them. But I was just kind of putting that into perspective, not looking at the burn wallet, but all the other ones. So overall, 589 trillion coin supply. It's going to be a long time before we see one penny, in my opinion. Okay, so the first and one of the most main reasons I do prefer the Shiba Inu coin is that it is a deflationary asset where the coin is no longer going to be printed or minted or produced. Rather, it's going to be burned. So that 589 trillion coin supply, it's only going to go down. And that does not include people who are holding for the long term, people who may have purchased it, left it in random wallets. So it's a deflationary currency, asset, coin, whatever, I like it. It's also decentralized. There's no CEO, there's no bank, there's no government. They can't create any more Shiba coins. So that's got my vote there. Looking at adoption. So you can actually use SHIB to purchase your Airbnb rental, games from Steam, your PS5 accessories, Xbox Live, gift cards to like Nike, Target, Walmart, and so forth. And you can do that on CoinGate and BitPay. And I actually went onto the websites to just make sure you can actually do Shiba, purchase with Shiba. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here I'm circling it. You can use Shiba. So very exciting. And then in this screenshot, you can actually see you get hotels.com gift cards, Spotify, Home Depot, Delta Airlines, GameStop, Uber. You can basically use SHIB for a lot of things. I don't know with other meme coins if you can do that. I should have actually looked, but it's neither here nor there. Okay, looking at enabled integrations, thanks to Visa and MasterCard, there are enabled integrations with the PaaS platforms. That is a payment as a service platforms. Your Google Pay, Apple Pay, PayPal. I don't believe you can buy it on Venmo or Cash App. You might be able to, but I don't really use those as investing methods. Accessibility and price are also an amazing reason why I really like this cryptocurrency. Number one, the price. This is a good, I think, time to get in. If you look at my video from yesterday, you will see that Bitcoin is in a logarithmic pattern over time. And the year 2036, the conservative price for Bitcoin could be in the 500,000 to 600,000 range at the very, very conservative end. And that's 12 years from now. And I understand that's a long time. But as we do move forward with life, we're relying on the government to continue printing more money until nobody in the world wants the US dollar to be the priority. So with Bitcoin, Shiba Inu especially, there's no more printing, there's no more minting. There's not one single government entity that could control it. So again, accessibility, wonderful. The price currently is extremely cheap. And this is a very, very important thing to remember why the price of SHIB matters as we start to kind of shift and look at other countries where hyperinflation is out of control and currencies like this can actually save not the population, but the people who live in those countries. As SHIB continues to appreciate, getting them out of their hyperinflation fiasco that they're currently in. So love the accessibility, love the price. I could go on Coinbase, Kraken, crypto.com. So many different places you could buy Shiba Inu. Love that. Storing. Now, this is very important. I highly recommend you invest in a cold storage wallet. If you are not familiar with that term, go ahead and look into it. Essentially, you want to keep your coins off of an exchange. You want to keep it off of an exchange because just like in the snap of your finger, the exchange could go belly up. I've got like 15, okay, not 15. I've got maybe 10 examples, with the most recent being FTX, Voyager, Celsius, BlockFi, that essentially locked people's money up and people are screwed. So what you do is you basically buy your crypto assets, whatever you want it to be. For this purpose, it's SHIB. Buy it from an exchange, send it to your cold storage wallet. Your cold storage wallet does not have internet access. It's literally, think of it like a floppy disk. Do you know what a floppy disk is? Think of it as like a USB drive. Literally, there's no internet connection. You have a passphrase of 12 words. So check into it. Highly recommend it. I use Trezor. I don't really have any links for recommendations, but do your own research on that. All right. Another thing that is great about SHIB, it's on the Ethereum ecosystem. It's an ERC20 token. And my head's in the way. I apologize. I don't know how long I've been blocking you guys. So with being in the Ethereum ecosystem, SHIB can integrate into SOC compliance and other security requirements for enterprise, institutional, and retail use, leveraging zero trust architecture and interoperability with network as a service platforms running on Ethereum nodes and AWS cloud. And I do have my link in this right there if you want to just pause the video and type that in, or just Google some of these keywords and you'll find the source. And another reason, I don't remember if this is the last reason, but the ranking, obviously SHIB is a top 15 coin as of July 2024. After this next bull run, which I believe will go through the end of 2025. Again, watch my last video to see Bitcoin is the driver. As long as if Bitcoin goes up, everything else that is in crypto usually goes up, unless it's a project or a coin that people don't really have much faith in. With SHIB, huge global community, huge online community. Again, they're a top 14, I think they're like number 11 right now in terms of market cap. Within the ERC network, they're number 5, behind Tether, Lido Stake Ether, USDC, Wrapped Liquid ETH. And yeah, they're number 5. So yeah. All right, so a little bit of background on this. This part of this chart was released in yesterday's video. So again, I'm just keep plugging my video, but it's very important. So when Bitcoin goes up, SHIB goes up. I'm going to talk first about the text. So Bitcoin, again, conservatively could be 365,000 to 461,000. And that's for exactly, my head is right in the way. That is for exactly on June 29th, 2034. So 10 years from now, basically, The lowest Bitcoin could be based off this logarithmic chart, which Bitcoin has never broken below. It's peaked above, which is good, but it's never broken below. So the lowest price could be 365,000 to 461,000. So data, I love data. It's great. If we're looking at today's price of 66,000 and it appreciating to 365,000 on the low end, that could be a 454% gain, with Bitcoin potentially getting into the extreme maximum bubble cherry, which is that really bright red. You can see right here, we touched it here, we touched it here, we touched it here. We didn't touch it there, but if we touch it here, again, 2034, it could be $2.2 million. So it's possible. And again, if Bitcoin did that from 66,000 to 2.9 million, that is a 3,287% gain. And if SHIB does follow Bitcoin that exact same percentage appreciation, SHIB could be priced at 0.0001109 on the conservative end. On the aggressive end, 0.306775. However, if you've been with SHIB or in crypto, you know that these coins aggressively move in relation to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin moves from, I mean, what was the most recent thing? Like Bitcoin moved from 40K to 60K. No, Bitcoin moved from like 65K to 73, and SHIB moved from 0.00001 to 0.00004. And that's, yeah. So it's crazy. So again, continuing on why I prefer SHIBA INU coin, adoption food. So you can actually purchase Wendy's with your SHIBA INU coin. There's also Wellies, which is really popular. They have one location in Naples as of now, Naples, Italy. And there's also Shiba Wings, which I thought was interesting, and Devour Go, which is kind of like your Uber, DoorDash type thing, food delivery orders. So, I mean, Shiba is it too early to say Shiba is not a meme coin? I'll let you be the judge. And let's just watch this video really quick because I watched it earlier and I was like, wow. And it's with citypay.io, which is fantastic, doing great things. And I don't know if you guys can hear the audio. What the hell did she pay him? That's gel? What was that? 22 gel? O gel? I don't know what the heck that O gel. I mean, anyway, CityPay.io, they got terminals. They're going to be something big to watch. You can see their logo right there. Good for them. All right, we're done vibing to this. Let's thank you. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled program here. All right, and like I said, CityPay.io, it's going to be something to watch for the rest of the year, 2025. Now we're looking at global popularity. Venezuela. So Venezuela actually opened up a Shiba food park with 10 different shops to actually purchase using the Shiba Inu currency, which is pretty exciting. It's also referred to as Shiba Zone 1. They are actually working on a Shiba Zone 2, which is pretty cool. And you can see I tried. My head's right in the way again. You can see they're giving us updates that they're building it, they're working on it. Our last update was from April. So very cool. This is what the Shiba Zone looks like. And looking at the next slide, So this kind of goes back to the current price. Venezuela, I'm not sure if you're aware, they went through a currency crisis, horrible hyperinflation, just out of control. Um, so something like SHIB, where the entry price to this cryptocurrency is low, it's actually fantastic for these countries like Venezuela who are going through a currency crisis to rely on a potential crypto asset that does not is not going to be printing extra coins. It's not controlled by a government. The U.S. can't print it and send it overseas. It's great. Uh, there is over 52 locations in Venezuela that do accept the Shiba Inu coin. I do have a link here as well. I think you can see it. It's from Zach Humphrey's YouTube site channel. And then also just kind of reiterating what I said, many of its residents and businesses believe that the growth potential of this digital currency can be a solution to the country's hyperinflation and currency crisis. Hundreds of small businesses such as food trucks, grocery shops are accepting SHIB's payments. Venezuela's international airport is also considering adoption of SHIB and other cryptocurrencies for booking airline tickets. So Venezuela, very cool. Looking now at Europe, did you know, fun fact, that the Shiba Inu coin is the most popular crypto asset behind Bitcoin in Europe? Shiba Inu's burgeoning popularity in Europe comes on the heels of recent revelations by the project team regarding a surge in Google searches originating from countries such as Pakistan, Netherlands, Slovenia, Canada, and Nigeria. Those aren't in Europe, but just different countries. These regions have witnessed a surge in searches related to Shiba Inu over the past week, with phrases such as Shiba Inu coin price, prediction, news, crypto, dominating search queries across various online platforms. So again, the global popularity coupled with the community, the Shiba Arma community, I'm going to say. All right, we have reached our future and conclusion. So some main points here to think about. Sheeb.io is actually a major sponsor for the Blockchain Futurist Conference in August 2024 this year. It is in Canada, so that is pretty exciting to have the big Sheeb logo. I believe it's the same logo as this, just plastered everywhere. What I'm also looking forward to is ecosystem enhancements. I didn't even get into the Sheeb metaverse, the games, the Eternity game, buying land, Shibarium. Those things are all fantastic. I mainly focus on the price and I don't want to say real world developments, but things that are tangible that I can actually see. The metaverse stuff is very cool. It's just, I prefer the coin and the tangible. Also, the City Pay IO growth, that is going to be huge. I mean, could you just imagine going to getting your groceries and you just put your phone up to the little reader and you double click to do Apple Pay or whatever, and it literally just comes out of your Coinbase account for your Shiba or whatever integration you're going to set up. Again, pretty cool. There's the Ethereum ETF coming soon. I believe that rumor is July. Whether it happens or not, I think Shiba is going to do fine. We might see a dip. We might see a sell-off, manipulation. So, again, there's also potential rumors of an altcoin ETF, excuse me. You might have seen some articles from some hedge fund looking at the possibility of creating an altcoin ETF. Again, this is a rumor. I don't think this has much of an impact on SHIB at the moment. However, an ETF with altcoins, because right now what we're seeing with a lot of everyday crypto civilians, I don't know, the crypto community, Shiba Inu coin is considered a meme coin. I think it has graduated from the meme conversation to the altcoin conversation. I don't know about the PP coins or the dog coin, the Doge coins, cat with hat. I don't know if they have the same capabilities of purchasing with CityPay.io or countries that are dedicating food halls to the currency. I'm not in the trenches, but again, that's why I like SHIB. So again, if there's an altcoin ETF, I could see SHIB being a large part of that ETF, only because it is one of the more solid coins on the, I guess, in within cryptocurrency and on the ERC20 network. Um, and I didn't even talk about the Satoshi developments with the team. Crypto influencers that I like that you can literally just get all kinds of information. I prefer Twitter. There's the actual Sheeb Twitter. There is Crypto Lola. I like Crypto Lola. She posts about Sheeb all the time. She posts, I don't know how she finds some of these articles, but she posts them, and it's great. Good little reads. There's also Shaitoshi, who's on Twitter, and I believe he's actually speaking at the conference, the Futurist conference, with another Sheeb developer. So that'll be kind of interesting. And then also Sheeb is, I mean, it could have been made for humanitarian efforts. If we take a step back, the humanitarian efforts in India, Vitalik Buterin donated billions to India for COVID relief. The British Red Cross accepts SHIB as donation as of 2024. And now, if we're looking at countries that are dealing with hyperinflation, is SHIB the answer to solving the currency crisis? I don't know. So that's my conclusion. 22-minute video. Thank you for sticking around. If you made it this far, consider subscribing. Go SHIB. I'm a long-term owner, buyer. Take care.